Well, welcome to the Festival of Dreams 2016. Here with me today we've got Kiernan. Kiernan, let's talk about your new shop, the Spiritual Toolbox. What's it all about, and what do you do?
How you going, guys? What we're all about is giving the people simple, mindful tools to tap into their spirituality. So we're not throwing everything at them at once. We're just giving them small little tips and tools on their way, on their little spiritual adventure.
Right, what would be some of your tips and tools for people out there?
So I just base things on my own story of how I got to my spirituality, and that all started with Epsom salts. So what we do a really good organic high energy Epsom salt. So I just have a bath, I tap into some meditation, some binaural beats, and then in the bath you can't get out. So you're in the wet, you can't get out, you're not touching your phone. So I think for me, it's because I'm a bit all over the place sometimes. It's the best way to connect and to tap into yourself and into meditation. So you stay in the bath for a good half an hour, and by the time you're done, you're cleansed, you're detoxified, and your energies are at that optimum level. So it's quite nice. So yeah.
And what made you want to get into it? What was the turning point? Was there a specific time in your life where you thought you wanted to feel a bit more relaxed, a bit more in control of your life, or was it just eventual gradual process that you started to get interested into it?
It's been definitely a gradual process. I've always known where my spirituality lied, but it's all about your journey, and I think with what's going on at the moment with energies and a lot of the corporate consumer things and things that are happening to animals and people, I think it drew me more towards healing and being a light for other people, because I found my happiness exudes over to people quite easily. So we just created a way to harness that and to tap into people on a really easy level. So yeah, it's just been just tapping into the journey and bringing this along for the ride. So yeah.
And for the general person out there, they work 8, 9, 10 hours a day. They get home 5, 6 days a week. It can be very difficult to embrace that spiritual side of you. Do you think that certain things obviously get in the way of that? There are obstacles and challenges to being like that. But what is your advice on that?
This is the big one for me, and this is what I try and teach all my corporate mates, and that's to instead of having a bad hair day or waking up on the wrong side of the bed, I get my mates especially to tap into their energy in the morning. So instead of, getting the toothpaste all over their face or smashing their head in the mirror or dropping their coffee on their white business shirt, what we do, we bring it all back. So in the night, you might have some dreams, something might have happened, you might have brought on an energy from the day before and things like that. So what we do, we teach people to tap into their mindfulness from what they're feeling in the morning, and sort of cleanse that energy and create a bit of love and light for the day. So yeah, through that we use like sages and palo santos and things like that. So that's what we teach in our ebook and on our website.
And what would be, I suppose, your advice when sometimes, like I work in the business scene myself, so people that you see, bosses and that, they're not always happy people. People are busy and that, and you always hear people like, I didn't really like the vibe of that person, or there's something about that guy I didn't really like. What do you say about dealing with that? Do you believe in that stuff?
Yeah, so that's another big thing. That's just another energy. So what I do is, if you see that, you just got to put love and light. Don't be the counteract. So people are trying to bring your energy down. So you have to be the higher energy. And so when you go back home, you'll carry energies and things like that. And what we do, we teach people to have a mindful bath using incense, Palo Santo, sages, and crystals as well. So crystals are big, like vibrational frequencies. So you can use crystals to capture those energies and help you, but you've always got to cleanse them as well. So I just teach people to be the better person, be the lover, be the light, because if you get on that frequency, you'll keep being numbed and dumbed down. So yeah, always be the light, mate. Happiness wins. Yeah, happiness wins.
Well, thank you so much, and you're great. You got great energy, mate. So really appreciate it, and for you to be like that, it's definitely more people in the world would be great, like mate.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's what it's about. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your time.